Alright, guys. Someone was asking me to, they had commented that they wanted me to explain more about the biome trees and stuff. So, I thought, why not? I always wing it for some reason, because, I'm pretty stupid. So, I'm just gonna choose one and explain, not biome, sorry, just a piece in the research tree, because, new players need to know that kind of stuff. And if I pause a little bit, it's because I'm eating breakfast right now, eating my Pop-Tarts. Alright, guys. So, we're going to be talking about city growth. City growth, I feel like a lot of it is actually, not really useful research. I mean, it's not exactly useless. I mean, a lot of this can be to good use. Like, the free speed, over time, if you have it up to, like, maybe, 3 hours or something free speed, I think my mom actually has that. That can become very useful. But if you're trying to stay low might, try not to like invest a crazy amount into it. Because look at how much might you're getting from this. Maxing it out and all that. Like you get 15 mil might just for maxing this one out alone. That's huge Fs. Like legit, I regret so many things on my Google account because I mean the free speeds. All right, I understand. I probably want that. So I'm not arguing about that. But a lot of this stuff I maxed out really useless. I mean, and then look, it's just like useless might. These of course are only like 600k, but it still adds up. Orb boosts and all that. Honestly, personally, I really couldn't care less about them because I'm gonna end up getting my resource off tiles and stuff anyways. I feel like a decent amount probably maybe comes from these. I'm not sure because I mean I guess because but I think it only the production only happens when you're online anyways. So that's a iffy situation depending how you're looking at it and stuff. So I mean, but at the same time, overall that is a decent amount of production you get per minute. So I guess it's really useful. But at the same time, personally, I wouldn't really be doing that because I don't need that because I'll just go steal my resources or pop tokens because I don't care enough to do all that. Next on the tree is we will be talking about I guess not March cap. Like those are fine. I mean, you always want to get as much March cap as possible. But I mean, if you have no allies and stuff, I really don't recommend working on that until you work on your allies because you're just putting gold into March cap, but you can't even hit. You would hit stronger with allies than a bigger March. Next off, there's training speed and stuff. I mean, if you're gonna be mass production, this is definitely something that you want to get up because 5%. You got to think of that. Every single batch you make, 5% taken off of the time, and then you also got to include that there's this one that takes 13% off. So I mean, if you don't do these researches, then you're kind of getting screwed over and spending so much more time on it. I mean, there's also the same thing right here. Personally, I wouldn't really do this research because you're not gonna be clearing them out unless you're a big player, right? You're gonna be clearing them out really slowly. I mean unless personally, I don't even have a full hunter smart, so I can't clear out a few of them. But I mean, every time I do clear out one, I can't clear out the next one, so I just let it sit there for and let it clear out for the next few days. I mean, I'll just let it do its thing there. I mean, personally, I'm not gonna be and if you're clearing through them really quick, you're only doing that in the beginning. I mean, honestly, I find the corpse clear research a pointless one to spend gold on. Or at least at the moment, I don't really see too much of a use. I understand it doubles its time down. So I mean, that's okay, but I personally, I wouldn't waste so much gold and put extra might on my shoulders. These were just like the ones I told you about. I didn't talk about construction. I think construction, if you're trying to really I guess meet in game, it's really a useful thing because you're saving yourself a lot of time. But at the same time, you're really gonna end up hitting in game at some point anyway. But at the same time, you don't want to be using you don't want to be waiting 2 months to or 3 months to get to Town Hall 25 because you didn't want to do so much research on this. So I mean, it's depending how you're looking at it. This is really useful, mostly if you're a bank. I'm sorry, guys, I'm eating. Because this actually doesn't just like double your march speed; it triples it. Because you already get that because yeah, so your march speed's way quicker with this. I mean, it really saves your time, mostly if you're transferring resources a lot to like your alternate account or something. I recommend pushing a little bit of that research. These are really useful if you're trying to defend your clanmates a lot, because your march will be able to arrive there a lot quicker, and possibly if it wasn't like you didn't have the research, he probably would get hit a few more times without your reinforcements. That may actually have saved him like a ton more troops, because personally, I'll hit people if they like even quicker with like maybe a few marches. If they recall theirs, I'll just quick send a few before like and hope that he can't send it back quick enough, because if you're winning, you're getting way less troops dead. Because whenever you're losing, you're getting twice the amount you would have as if you were, winning the battle. So and I mean without reinforcements, right? So like if I'm losing 600k winning, 600 troops winning, I'd lose 1.2k losing. But if he gets reinforcements, it may bump my deaths up to 2k. So that's something to think about. I like gold protection. I mean, personally, I'm probably not going to do too much with this yet, because I understand that it does protect 35 mil right there, and another 15 mil. So I mean, it does protect a good amount of gold, but at the same time, I mean, I don't. If I'm going to get stripped, it's probably going to be something big, and I mean, 50 mil gold. I mean, it is a lot of gold, but at the same time, I'd rather wait till I invest into that until I settle down. I mean, I'll do a little bit of the research just cause, but like, for maybe might growth events, but I don't really do too many might growth events, so it's kind of no use for me. The march capacity again, I find it really useful. I'll say defender, march cap, and like rally joiner. That's if you're actually gonna have like if. Okay, so I would recommend doing these if you really like are about guild work and stuff, helping out your guild and stuff, saving your members, because it really makes a difference. Because look, yeah, like legit, this ups your march so much bigger. But like, if you're not gonna be training full pug marches for like a good amount to be able to join rallies, I find it partially useless. But at the same time, it's really good to use, because of course, it's good to use. Like this ups your march capacity by 82k. That 82k could really make a difference. This I thought I hear birds outside. This 55k really could make a difference, mostly if you're joining with max tier 4 pugs. Like in a bigger realm, it won't matter too much. I mean, it still makes a huge difference. Look, and then the next one, maxing it out, 145k. And then there's also some in army growth, by the way. So like, yeah, 217k. I don't really do these because I already have maxed wall, and I mean it doesn't really ever get filled. So I mean, if you're, as I said, if you're trying not to be too strong, like make your might just like look stronger than it actually is, I wouldn't recommend doing too much of this research. Maybe if you want, or maybe if you're a stronghold holder, I would recommend doing this research, because then you can hold in a lot more troops. Because look, you can hold in 1 million more troops than you could with this maxed out right here. So that's something to think about. Bonus hospital capacity, you gotta think that 10% is actually a really huge difference. So personally, I might try to end up maxing that out at some point. This is my alt, of course, so like don't think like my research. I mean, my research is still bad, mostly on my biome on my main, but like, yeah. I'm not actually sure what this is about. I'm pretty sure. Wait. Oh, never mind. What it does is it make the troops on your wall that everybody will hit, and there'll be like 5k left that you can't kill or anything. That's what that is. It like puts in an extra few troops, I think. If I'm correct. Don't take my word for it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, because I know some people wanted me to go over the trees. I'll go over the other ones if y'all want at some point, probably soon. But I hope that helps out the new players, because new players need that. Because I don't know. Some dude was like, "Oh, I love your biome tree video. Can you please go over new ones?" So like, of course I'm here having to like explain y'all and help y'all out. But peace out. I'm gonna eat my Pop-Tart now because I kind of neglected my food. See ya later.